With just days until the November election, Donald Trump is now beginning a plan to stall the voting process wherever possible. For months now, people have been wanting to see what Trump would do to slow the election, and he has finally taken his first steps in none other than the swing state of Pennsylvania. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to keep our election updates coming your way. Today, Donald Trump announced that he was suing Bucks County, Pennsylvania for allegedly turning away voters and trying to stop Republicans from voting. Now, did this actually happen? No, of course not, but that's not going to stop Trump from trying to slow down this election however possible, especially in swing states.
Breaking news from the Trump campaign involving a lawsuit against Bucks County, Pennsylvania. Let's go back to NBC's Dasha Burns. Dasha, what do we know about this?
All right, so we just received an email from the Trump-Vance campaign saying that they have filed a lawsuit over voter suppression in Pennsylvania. The press release states that this is a direct violation of Pennsylvanians' right to cast their ballot. All voters have a right to stay in line, claiming that Bucks County, Pennsylvania has been turning away voters. Now, we're looking into all of these claims, Jose, but as I said to you earlier, Pennsylvania has been a specific focus for the Trump campaign when it comes to these claims of voter suppression. The former president posting earlier claiming that there's fraud going on, widespread fraud in Pennsylvania, which we have not seen evidence of. And Bucks County in particular, Jose, is a pretty critical county. It's one of the collar counties around Philadelphia, the suburban counties where both the Trump campaign and the Harris campaign really need to run up their numbers. It could be those counties surrounding Philadelphia that could be the tipping point in this election. So the fact that they are focused in on Bucks in particular is significant, Jose.
As the reporter just reminded us, there has been no evidence of voter fraud in the 2020 election or the 2024 election so far. So what is Trump even suing for? Well, in the state of Pennsylvania, you cannot early vote with voting machines, but instead have to go to a polling location and fill out an entire mail-in ballot and submit it by hand. This quicker rule makes it a lot more costly and time-consuming to count early votes in the state. Bucks County had a deadline of October 29th to do this overly complicated in-person voting, and anyone who missed the deadline would have to request a mail-in ballot the traditional way, and either mail it in or take it to the polling location on their own. Bucks County shut down polling places at its planned time, and some voters were unable to finish getting and casting the ballots at the early polling locations. That's it. That is all that happened. Some voters missed the early voting deadline, and now they will have to get a mail-in ballot and send it in, or just vote in person on election day. Everyone still gets to cast their vote, and with its already complicated rules, Bucks County stated that they needed to put a deadline in for early voting to start processing ballots. Absolutely no one is being targeted like Donald Trump is claiming. As the Bucks County Commissioner put it, it is a very cumbersome process. We don't have limitless resources here. We have a fixed number of staff, we have a fixed budget. This new lawsuit could drag on for weeks, especially as the massive effort of Election Day is going to be underway. Donald Trump is very clearly looking for any reason to make things more complicated in ballot counting and slow down this election however possible. If he had popular support, he would not be so afraid of getting this election underway. It is important for everyone to get out and vote this election. Using Donald Trump's own slogan, "Let's give Harris a win," that's too big to steal.